Hi, I'm Erin Wilson, Assistant Curator at the Museum of Fine Arts and Curator for the exhibition Defining Lines, the Prints and Drawings of Maxime Lalanne. Maxime Lalanne was one of many artists in the 19th century who became involved in a movement now known as the Etching Revival. And the Etching Revival movement really centered on the idea that etchings could be art in and of themselves, as opposed to a form of quick reproduction of imagery. But that does not mean that Lalanne did not always reproduce other images, particularly for magazines and publications such as the Gazette des Beaux-Arts, where he would replicate images by other artists so that viewers could see the work in a much more available format. What's very interesting in the show is one of those images that he reproduced. In particular, I'm thinking about this image right here, which is Sunset. And it was done after a painting by the French artist François Daubigny. What is very curious about this image to me is that Lalanne had the very, very difficult task of translating Daubigny's work, which would have been more colorful, being that it was an oil on canvas, into a black and white medium, but still trying to capture the intensity of a sunset. And it's kind of curious to look closely and see how Lalanne executes this. You can see through these kind of really forceful, quick lines that he tries to capture the shimmery nature of the water's surface, sort of as you would see it when the sun goes down in that moment of brilliant intensity. And he does the same thing with the sky. He lacks the ability to add the oranges and the pinks that you would normally see in an intense sunset. So instead, he creates these kind of curvy lines, again, this intensity, this swirling, to kind of capture the vibrancy of this particular moment. And it's really exciting to see how Lalanne, even though he was looking very much at Daubigny's original work, really was able to turn this into an original composition of his own. This is just one of many interesting works that you will see in this exhibition. So if you haven't already, please come and visit Defining Lines, the Prints and Drawings of Maxime Lalanne, on view now through July 17th.